Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nikki. Today's video is going to be a quick, small little candle haul. I did pick up 4 of the 3-wick candles over the weekend at Bath & Body Works. And then, of course, they had sales this weekend. And then when I'm filming this, it's Monday, and this morning they dropped new things online. And the thing that I am the most interested in is the whole like drink or toast collection that they have for candles that look like they're in like little champagne glasses. They're really cute. Like the packaging on them is really cute. And they have one that's called Cranberry Orange Seltzer that I really want to smell. And then Juniper and Gin. I want to see what that smells like. And then they're also putting out Sweet Whiskey as a candle, which they've never done before. Now, Sweet Whiskey is one of those scents that in body care, sometimes the actual like alcoholic note in it is too much for me, but I could see myself loving it in a candle. So I can't wait to try out that whole collection. Let me know, are you guys excited for the new things that have dropped online? They also did a lot of like the older sort of repackages that come back every year, and this year's packaging, like winter, fresh balsam. They did leaves again in another packaging style. So lots of new candles online, but that is not what this haul is. This is things that were out over the weekend when they were on sale, and so I picked up 4 candles in store. All right, so the first one, and this is the candle that I really wanted to get, and I thought it was an online exclusive, but my store had a couple of them. So this is the 5-star Texas Pecan Pie, and the notes are Texas toasted pecans, brown sugar, and buttery pie crust. It's so good. You guys, I love their pie candles. Their pie crust note is so good and so buttery and delicious. This does smell very similar to pumpkin pecan waffles, like the bakery notes in it and the spices and just the general like buttery, warm bakery scent. But it is a little bit different. You do get a little bit more of that sort of like nuttiness and that crumbly pie crust, and there is no maple note in it. So this is delicious. Can't wait to burn that. Then I grabbed Autumn Chai. I think this one was new this year, and I wasn't expecting to like this as much as I do because I don't normally like chai scents, but this doesn't really smell like a typical chai scent to me. So the notes are cinnamon chai, French vanilla froth, and smooth caramel. And I do smell a little bit of that like chai scent, but like I just get a hint of the chai itself, and then mostly what I get is like sweet, caramelly, cinnamony, delicious goodness. Like this is not really heavy on that chai note, so if that's not something that you like or if it's kind of off-putting to you, I would still try this out. It's very sweet, very cozy, very warm. This is one that I feel like I will want to burn more in November when you get into the actual true fall time and it really does start to get cold here in Texas. It's still really warm. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be just beautiful when the weather cools off and you get those spices. And here's the packaging. It is cute. The little kitty cat and the falling leaves. I think it's super cute. All right, now this one, really, I did not think I was going to like, but I smelled it in stores a couple weeks ago and I was surprised by how much I did like it. This is Cypress and Amber. In general, I don't get a lot of this jar style of candle, like this whole aromatherapy type line. Like I feel like it's just very boring, the packaging, and so it never draws me in. I know a lot of people like it and they think it's very simple and elegant, but it's just not for me, at least the packaging style, but this one smells really nice. So the notes are dark cypress, smoked amber, and fresh bergamot. And y'all, there's just something about this candle. So it definitely smells like a tree. Like you get a lot of that sort of like Christmas tree scent, which makes sense because it is a cypress candle. So you get this really delicious, like almost sweet, sappy Christmas tree-ish note. And then you get a cologne scent on top of it. And then it's one of those to me that I feel like it changes. It's not a linear scent. So when I first sniff, the first thing I get is more of the tree, and then it changes into more of that cologne scent and more of the amber comes through. And it's just really interesting to me. Like, I know for some people it might just be too cologne-y or too woodsy, but for me, I feel like this is gonna be perfect, especially either in the bathroom when I want like a whole spa vibe, or at Christmas time. Like, I feel like this will be a really pretty Christmas time candle when I have the tree up and all of the garlands and I want a little bit of a different tree scent. It almost reminds me of Under the Christmas Tree. So if you know their Christmas candles, fresh balsam is always a go-to for me. It's amazing. It smells spot on, like a fresh, sweet, sappy balsam tree. And then they make Under the Christmas Tree, which is also a tree scent, but it has a little bit of this like cologne background to it. It's got some other notes, a little bit more complexity to it. They're both amazing. This one is more like Under the Christmas Tree, so I really like this. And then the last one that I picked up is the Welcome Home candle. Now, I've never had this candle before. It's come out for the last few years. And apparently when it first was released, it was different, and then they changed it, and then every time it's come back since then, it's been the second iteration of it, and people say the second iteration was better than the first, because when the first one came out, I did smell it, and it was way too sweet for me, and just like sickening and cloying, and I couldn't buy it, and I love sweet scents, so it was a lot. And then they changed it, and people said it's really good, so I smelled it again, and I want to give it a try, because it actually smells really good on cold. So the notes are cinnamon sugar, warm apple butter, clove buds, and brown sugar. And to me, the most prominent note is that apple butter, but it is not super appley fresh. It's very much like a sweetened sort of butter. And then you get these spices in there. And then there's something in it, probably the brown sugar, that reminds me of berry waffle cone, which I know is really weird because there's none of the same notes. But something about it on cold smells like berry waffle cone on cold. Like there's a similar sort of almost, and this sounds gross, but it's actually a good scent. It almost smells like a stale graham cracker a little bit. But then when you light it, it no longer smells stale. It smells warm and buttery, at least in berry waffle cone. I don't know about this one yet. But I can see myself really liking this because it almost smells like a fall version of berry waffle cone, if that makes any sense. But yeah, those spices in the background, a little touch of apple, the butteriness, the brown sugar, I feel like I might actually end up loving this candle. So those are the 4 fall candles I picked up. I'm going to try really hard not to buy any more of the fall candles, although I might have to try out the cranberry orange seltzer and sweet whiskey, and then we'll see about juniper and gin, like how I feel about it when I smell it. But I need to save room in my collection and in my budget for the Christmas candles because I know those are coming soon. The Christmas body care, it's all going to be dropping. It usually comes in October, so we are getting close, and I'm already seeing like the little hints pop up on the app and online, so I don't know. I'm trying to save room for it, but sometimes there are things that I just can't pass up, and I really wanted that pecan pie candle, and then I don't know. I just went overboard and got 4 candles, but it's fine. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will actually have 2 videos out this week. So this one, and then I will have my October Project Pan coming later this week since October starts on Saturday. And then next week I should have an empties video coming at you guys for my September empties. So that's just a little peek into what's coming up, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.